What's going on, Diecast racing fans, and welcome back to EP Videos. I am your host, EP, and we are broadcasting at the base of beautiful Pikes Peak right here in Colorado. Now, we just saw the first lap with Group 7, so we'll go ahead and introduce you to those four drivers. Starting at the top, we have Miss Nefarious, Dangerous Dawn, Race Walker, and coming in first, Smokey. Now, Smokey was starting in the pole position for lap 1. He comes to us from the state of Kentucky, driving for Code 3 Motorsports. Now, check out Smokey as he exits this first open track turn. Throws it into reverse just to stare into the eyes of Dangerous Dawn. Now, I don't know if this is a strategy or maybe there's just a bromance between these two drivers, but I don't think I would be driving like this in the first lap. Showboating, and then check him out right before the finish line, flips it back around to finish forwards, not in reverse, with Dangerous Dawn right on your bumper. A risky move, but kind of cool to see this showboating on lap 1, 15.92. We'll go ahead and move into lap 2. Sitting in our pole position is Race Walker, driving for Diecast Dude Racing, coming from the state of Virginia. Miss Nefarious challenging Race Walker and gets the whole shot with Dangerous Dawn on her heels, and Dangerous Dawn threads the needle, blowing the doors off of Miss Nefarious Ford Escort. And that track time, there has got to be a track time. Dangerous Dawn was flying. And Race Walker, your car sounds bad, man. Might want to get that checked out. Check out Miss Nefarious blowing her lead, leaving the door wide open for Dangerous Dawn. And check out Smokey. Another opportunity. Makes a 2-car pass. That may be even more impressive than Dangerous Dawn. This lap 2 was pretty exciting. Super sad for Miss Nefarious. She is a pretty prestigious driver. Oh, check out that track time. Dangerous Dawn gets up on the board with the best 4 track times here at Pikes Peak, 14.8. That knocks Sam Hall off the board. Go ahead and move into lap 3. We have Miss Nefarious driving for Dubious Diecast, coming from Oklahoma, sitting in our pole position. Dubious Diecast took the 2022 first place win in the Oktoberfest German Heritage Race hosted by Rust Belt Racing. And Dangerous Dawn takes the lead, robbing Miss Nefarious of that pole position opportunity to take first place. And Race Walker clunking in yet again. I think there is definitely something wrong with Race Walker's car. When we received the shipment of these 2 cars, I don't want to spoil anything, but it seemed like they had a rough trip. One of the cars was actually separated from the chassis, and we did our best to make a repair on that car. I'm not going to tell you which one, but yeah, tough night for Diecast Dude Racing. They're a great channel, though. Check them out. The great track, Brick Mountain, here on YouTube. Great place to race and watch some exciting diecast racing. Moving into lap 3, we have Dangerous Dawn sitting in the pole position, and Smokey sitting in a healthy second place with those points. And speaking of Brick Mountain, if any of you are interested in racing or building diecast cars, check out redlinederby.com for your chance to race. Oh, jeez. A little crash right there at the end. But if you want to race some diecast cars, check out redlinederby.com. You can race at tracks like Chaos Canyon, Monster Motorsports, the Skyway, Bay City, Brick Mountain, and even right here at Pikes Peak. Check them out if you want to get into the hobby. They also give you tips and tricks on building diecast cars. Smokey slamming in to Miss Nefarious. Dangerous Dawn and Smokey moving on We want to give a special thanks to Miss Nefarious and Racewalker for coming to visit us here at Pikes Peak. Let's take a quick commercial break. And that's right, the best open track turns you can buy, spoolheads.com. Check them out. That's where we've had a lot of our turns made for Pikes Peak. Go ahead and introduce you to Group 8. Starting at the top, we have Ham Saul, not to be confused with Sam Hall, but Ham Saul. We got Dude, Daryl, and Chief. Can we call him Chief? I want to call him Master Chief. Let's call him Master Chief. Sitting in our pole position, we have Dude driving for Diecast Dude Racing, also from the state of Virginia. And Daryl pulling out a big lead, and Ham following closely behind, robbing Dude of his pole position. And Daryl makes a nice finish. Where is Master Chief? There he is. I'm not sure why Master Chief was struggling. He was holding on to the end of the group for a bit, and then he got separated. I think coming out of that 270 turn, he got a little sideways, lost some speed, and falls behind the group. Daryl has a nice finish. And we have Daryl, Ham, and Dude finishing first, second, and third, and there comes Master Chief. 16.46, kind of slow. We want to see some new track times, sitting with those hot heads. Sitting in our pole position is Daryl, driving for Bay City Diecast. And he comes to us from the state of California. Ham moving into the first place position, taking it away from Daryl, and all the cars are challenging. Daryl trying to take back that first place sitting position, unable to do so, and Daryl and Chief get stopped right before the finish line. DNF for both drivers, and where's Dude? He's not even in the replay. Dude must have gotten hung up in the single track lanes, which is pretty odd. That doesn't happen very often. And check out this stop right before the finish line. It's as if he did not want to get singed by the laser at the finish line, resulting in DNF. And okay, Dude's on his roof. I don't even know how that happened. We have a lot of cameras on the track, but there is no cameras covering that section, so we could not find out what happens to Dude, unfortunately. Moving into lap 3, we have Ham Saul sitting in the pole position, driving for DRT3K Racing from the state of Oregon. And Dude falling way behind. I know I said I didn't want any spoilers, but that was the car that was separated from its chassis. We did our best to try and fix it up, but sorry, Dude. We'll welcome you back to the track again. DNF for Diecast Dude Racing. Check out the back and forth challenging between Ham and Daryl, especially on this turn coming up right here. Daryl tries to get underneath Ham. That's some dirty driving, but hey, whatever you got to do. I think Ham pays it back at the finish line, and there's Dude having a lot of trouble with his car. Again, we welcome Dude and his team back to Pikes Peak in a future race. Sad to see them falling short. This is our last and final lap, double elimination. It looks like Ham has secured his spot on moving on, and we'll see if Master Chief or Daryl can pull it off here at the end. Master Chief having a nice lead, and where is Ham? He just disappeared. It was like a magic trick, a Batman move. I don't know. Where is Ham? Where did Ham go? I think we lost him on the 270 turn. We saw him for a second. We'll go to the sky cam. and Ham gets flipped upside down. Dude dumping him into the snow pit. There's a little dip there in the diorama in the snow, and it just drops Ham right into that spot. Nice pass by Daryl, by the way. That was a clean, smooth pass on that turn there. And that will be a DNF for Ham, but he secured his place on moving on, so that doesn't matter. Ham and Daryl are moving on, and we'll be moving into the Sweet 16 in our next episode. Thank you all for joining us today, and don't leave the channel. If you want to watch more Diecast Racing, we have plenty of episodes to watch. Watch them right here at EP Videos. That's all we got for you. Thanks for tuning in, and we'll catch you next time.